Hey guys, what's up? Hope you like the new intro. Playing around with some new camera settings today, so thought I would just do a groom and ride with me session. Going to ride Callie and Patience today. So for Callie's ride, she had just gotten a chiropractic adjustment. She had this shoulder spasm thing going on, which she had last year and turned out to be needing a wither adjustment. So our chiropractor came, adjusted her wither, and she was just going to get a light ride today. And when I brought her into the arena, two riders were already riding and had decided that they were going to go on a field hack afterwards. So I thought I would just hop her over a few little cross rails just to see how the adjustment was doing, and she was really awesome. Really forward, moving off my leg, which is not Callie at all. And she seemed really comfortable. So after just a few little jumps, I thought I would take her out in the field for a nice relaxing ride. Callie always likes to hang behind when we go on field rides. I don't know if she does it on purpose so that she can try to catch up, but it works for her. We're riding with Elena on Bree, and Dee is riding her horse, Eddie. So these paddocks that we're riding in between is kind of all enclosed. So we call it the little girls' field. And if you continue straight ahead, which we will do here in a minute, you can head out of the enclosure into the big girls' field, where there are more scary things like deer and other animals, and gopher holes, and lots of grass to eat, Callie. So we headed out there It's really fun to ride in and exercise. It's really good for conditioning the horses. There's lots of gradual sloping hills, so it really works their muscles without being too hard on their tendons. And that's a view of the barn from the big girls' field and the paddocks we were just riding around that were in the enclosed portion. So I separated from the group because I had to cut Callie's ride a little short so that I would have time to ride Patience as well. So we headed down the long hill back to the barn. Callie was very happy to get back to the barn. It's always her favorite way to go. There's actually 3 barns here. This one is Callie's. It has the biggest stalls, even though she doesn't really need a big stall, but all of the barns are really nice. You can see the one next to her, and then there's one behind the indoor. And kids, don't do what I did and let go of your horse. And now it's Patience's turn. Patience is always happy to come out of her stall and go for a ride. She's happy to have any kind of attention as long as it's from a human. She does not much care for other horses, as you saw, but she loves attention from humans, from kids, just anybody. And Elena and Dee are returning from their ride as I'm getting ready to get on Patience. And check out this cover, this seat saver I have on the saddle. You can't see it real well here. You'll see it at the end, but my mom bought it particularly for Patience because she's a little bit of a bouncier horse, and it's really super comfortable, so I haven't taken it off yet. For Patience's ride, I put the camera down just to get a little footage of us without the helmet cam, but it's still pretty far away. But the gist of it is, we just had a nice flat work session. She hadn't been ridden by me in a while. My mom has been riding her a couple of days and just doing really light work with her, so she needed just a little bit of extra impulsion and using her hind end today, so that's what we focused on. Now she is an older horse, so it takes her a while to warm up, and sometimes cantering early is beneficial for her. You can see she starts off a little stiff, but gets better. I usually do a lot of varying stride work with her, opening her up and then collecting her. And then I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to pop her over a couple of jumps since she hasn't jumped in a while, and she is so good at it and loves it. She's really taking some long spots here. I kind of have to be on her about that. She can take a spot from 20 feet away. still a little long. And we're getting better. This horse has a flying change in her that she gives me at the most random times. But usually not when it matters. And I thought I'd go around with the helmet cam once. She has this lofty jump. It's really hard to jump her over small jumps. I know it's very cliche, but it's like the bigger the jump, the easier it is for her, and the easier it is to ride her over it. What a good pony. And a couple of friends just came home from a horse show, catching up with them to see how they did. And here's a better look at that seat saver. It comes in black or brown, and it can be fitted to your hunter saddle or your dressage saddle. I'll put a link in the description. And that's it for my ride today. It always seems like I'm rushing and it's always too short, but I was happy to see the ponies today. So I'll see you all next time.